This is a new cutout in our shop. It says, "Fall for Jesus, he never leaves." I'm going to start by removing all the parts, the outline portion of the leaves and the base of the leaves, the pumpkin stems, all the wording. I'm going to start with the panel. I'm going to put a little bit of water, and I'm going to be using our Antique Villa. And I'm going to just do one coat. This is almost going to be like a whitewash. I'm not going to want full coverage. And with that brown in the background, it's just going to give me that nice muted whitewash vibe. I'm going to set this aside to dry. I'm going to start with the cross, and I took the same dabber that had the white on there and used our chocolate for the cross. And then I'm going to use our goldenrod for the center pumpkin, the mandarina for the pumpkin to the left. I first took a Sharpie pen and filled in all the leopard print of the pumpkin. This really probably could be done afterwards. I really wasn't quite sure how this would work. So I started with this and did the mandarina on top. And it didn't really go through the way that I wanted it to. So I'm going to go back to that in a minute. I took the mandarina and filled in some of the leaves, and then Republic Red, and then I did the stems in the chocolate. And then I did all the outside cutting of the leaves in the chocolate as well. I used chocolate for the outline of the cross and the 3 pumpkins. And set that aside to dry. I went back to the leopard print pumpkin, and then I did go through and refill in the leopard print in the Sharpie black paint marker. And then I'm going to take the letters and paint them in our Antique Villa. And I'm going to do a heavy coat of this so it's brighter than the whitewash. Now we're ready to glue everything down. I started by gluing down the cross and the 3 pumpkins. And then I started gluing down the different leaves, the base. And I'm just using crazy glue from the Dollar Tree. Then I'm going to do the outline of the cross and pumpkins, and then the outline cutouts of all the different leaves. I'm going to glue on top. This project was quite easy. When you're applying the crazy glue, you do not need a large amount. I just kind of do dots of it, just enough around the edges. I glued in the stems to the pumpkins, and then I'm going to start adding the letters and the words. And a lot of times I just do the glue in the scoring and then just lay down these letters and words. I did spray my project with Rust-Oleum ×2. I'm very happy with Fall for Jesus, He Never Leaves. I think this came out adorable. If you'd like to purchase one for yourself, it's at chalkitofancy.com.